What are Init systems and Linux startup run levels? Imagine your computer waking up and getting ready to work. How does it decide which programs to start first? That's where Init systems and run levels come into play. They are like the conductor of an orchestra, making sure everything starts in the right order. When you turn on your Linux computer, the kernel loads and begins the process of bringing the system to life. The Init system is the very first process that runs after the kernel finishes its job. Its main role is to start all the essential services your system needs to operate smoothly. These services include hardware setup, mounting storage drives, network connections, and preparing the user interface. Think of it as setting the stage for everything else to run. Now, Linux has different ways to manage these startup tasks, called Init systems. The traditional one is called SysVinit. It uses scripts stored in specific folders to start and stop services in a set order. These scripts are like instructions telling the system what to do step by step. But newer Linux distributions often use systemed. This system is more advanced and flexible. Instead of fixed run levels, it uses targets, which are like different modes the system can be in. For example, a server might use a mode that starts only essential services, while a desktop uses another that includes a graphical interface. Run levels are a way to define what state the system is in. Each run level has a number and a specific set of services. 0 is for shutting down the system, and 6 is for rebooting. 1 is for single user mode, mainly for maintenance or troubleshooting. 2 through 4 are usually for multi-user modes without or with different configurations, depending on the distribution. Run level 3 is common for servers, running multiple services but no graphical interface. Run level 5 is typical for desktops, starting the graphical user interface. When your system boots, the Init system reads the default run level from configuration files. It then runs scripts or commands to start the right services for that mode. For example, if your system is set to run level 3, it will start network services and other background processes but skip the graphical interface. This setup helps optimize startup times and resource use. By controlling which services run at each run level, you can improve security by disabling unnecessary services that could be exploited. Understanding Init systems and run levels is key to managing your Linux system effectively. They help you control startup programs, improve performance, and tighten security. Whether you are setting up a server or a desktop, knowing how these work allows you to customize your system's behavior during startup and shutdown. Different Init systems do this in different ways, but the core idea remains the same: managing system states and services to keep everything running smoothly.